Space Sunday, or if you listen to the Nia Center Engage, Educate, and Empower podcast, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Mark Christmas. I'm our Director of Holistic Wellness, Reiki Master. And next to me is my wife, Nan Jewel, the founder and spiritual director of the Nia Center, soon to be doctor, I think.
Already a doctor, a Juris doctor.
Yeah, you are a Juris doctor, JD, right? You got so many titles after a name, I get lost. What is, I think the stream on, where is it at? And the contact in Google just cuts off, goes ...
Yeah, I think I'm cutting it off as well, but that's a different story or a different. I think I'm good with the letters.
You good?
So yes,
you good with the letters?
Jewel. Yeah, Nanu Jewel. Thank you for joining us at Sacred Space Sunday.
Good morning, God morning, Latanya. Good to see you. Good to always see you. Yes, happy holidays. It is happy holidays. It's that time of year. We're going to talk a little bit about that today, as a matter of fact. So this is the Nia Center. Nia means purpose and intention. By definition, we bring you Sacred Space Sunday, where it's a place where we have spiritual conversations that will engage, educate, and empower you. We draw from insights of sacred texts, wisdom teachings across the ages, sages from the past and present, and universal ethical principles for practical strategies for transformation that create oneness, joy, and love. All right, our transformation motto is insight plus application equals results. All right, today's conversation is the best gift ever. The best gift ever. Our program will include a affirmation, a posture of presence, and a mindfulness moment, a talk, and a conversation to engage, educate, and empower. The next will recommend a practice applying the insights and closing with a prayer to take you into your day and days ahead.
Thank
We've been
you, Mark.
celebrating. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I said thank you, Mark.
Go ahead, baby.
No, just saying thank you and good morning to Monty B. Third. And yes, we've been celebrating community since 1919. So
yeah,
welcome.
1990. A lot of nines there. I don't know, is there angel number at that? Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning, Auntie. Love you too. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining via Switch as well.
Yep.
We'll have to ask KG Dean about the angel numbers. That's not my area of expertise. So I really don't have that depth of knowledge. So so you tell us, niece and her family, is that an angel number, or what does that constitute in numerology? It's got to be something 9, 19, 19. Don't know though. Don't know.
Oh, Maya, I haven't seen Maya in a long time. Hey, Maya, good to see you. Good morning. Oh wow, we got KG Dean on time too, early out in the West Coast.
Yeah, early West Coast time, so early. Well, thank you, everyone. I know we're into December, and for those who celebrate the December holidays, they are fast coming. We've got, Christmas coming up, Hanukkah coming up, and actually Ramadan is coming up in the next 3 weeks. So, truly,
is it? Ramadan is in December this year?
Well, I was speaking to a practicing Muslim yesterday, and he said Ramadan was coming up in 3 weeks. So I defer to him as the practicing Muslim. I haven't checked the dates, so some of our.
I'm looking at that now.
Okay, I was about to say Google University will confirm it to us for us, but
that was 2023.
Yeah, 2020. Anyways, as Mark is searching, I will continue on. So
it says it begins March 10th and ends April 8th.
Okay.
But we do have some other holidays. We have Christmas. We have Hanukkah. We have at the end of December, Kwanzaa.
Yes, we do. So holy season for sure. Anyways, those may
My aunt
not
says
be
919 was her birthday, so that's the angel number. Auntie Angel.
absolutely. Wow.
And means you're about to embark on a new adventure. Okay, I got you, KG. Thank you. Maya, thank you so much for love and light.
100%. Nia Center was 100% a new adventure. So there you go. In case
Still
you ever
is.
doubted.
Every Secret Space Sunday, it feels like a new adventure.
Yep. Okay. See, we always want to comment at the same time today, but the people can't hear us when we talk at the same time. So we will try to do better.
That's your way of telling me to shut up?
No, it's just a friendly reminder that the people cannot hear us when we're both talking at the same time. So no, not telling anybody to shut up. So no. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We definitely did. Got to spend some time with family in person, so that was beautiful. And I actually did not overeat this year, although the food was good. I was able.
I didn't
and it
either.
seemed like we had more food than ever this year. Every year it seems like that, but really this year it seemed like we had more food than ever.
We had 2 turkeys. We never had turkey. We had 2 this year, and they were so good. Shout out to I don't even know their name. What's your sister's neighbors' names?
I don't know.
He built an industrial smoker about the size of your living room, and he put outside. I don't know how many turkeys he smoked, but it was so juicy. Like every bite was just juice pouring out of the piece of turkey. And then we had one of them old, love that chicken from Popeyes turkey, but Cajun turkey from Popeyes, and that was really good too. Shout out to Russell for getting that.
You've got to order it. You can't get it in the stores, but you had to order it. And our brother Russell ordered it for us, and we thank him for it because it was delicious. And I typically am not a fan. Yeah, I'm typically not a fan of turkey, but this turkey was, like you said.
I got to give it to Popeyes. They did the thing with the turkey. And the smoked turkey. That smoked turkey was the best, the juiciest turkey I've ever had. I mean, white meat, dark meat, it didn't matter what meat you had. It was juicy.
Yeah. So hopefully everyone else had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if not,
what was your favorite Thanksgiving dish this year? I know I didn't practice. I normally practice gluttony, and I didn't. It wasn't intentional about that. Did my feeling. But did you have a favorite dish? You didn't really eat that much. You was playing with the puppy.
The turkey.
Turkey, yeah. Yeah, I think the turkey for me too. I'm surprised to say that. Because I had just told my class the week before that we don't even do turkeys for Thanksgiving.
We barely did. We had to kind of stop doing them because nobody was eating it. But we were just not eating the right turkey, obviously. So anyway.
Mac and cheese is always a winner. Yeah. I get you, Tanya. Mac and cheese is always a winner.
And so say happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Mark.
I say it again. I didn't hear you.
We're gonna get it together, folks. I promise. It is Sagittarius season, so we are saying happy birthday to all the Sagittarius. KG Dean has a birthday coming up this week. Woo, woo. Happy birthday, sister! Happy birthday, Jedi Queen! Shout out to you. Wishing you a new year of joy and ease and fun and just lots of love.
Yeah, it seemed like the Scorpio went quickly.
KG Dean says, yay, yay, yay. Yay. That's right. Every year is a good year.
No, she said yay, yay, like in the West Coast. Yay, 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 yay.
Oh, Got it. Thank you for the West Coast interpretation. See, KG Dean, somebody's got a West Coast. How does it go again? How does the West Coast interpretation go again?
Yay, yay. You never heard Ice Cube say that?
Of course. We just all wanted to hear you do it again. We wanted to hear your rendition. So folks, you heard it here first. There is a West Coast way to say Y-A-Y, Y-A-Y. Last time for the people in the back of the pews who didn't catch it the first 2 times, Mark.
Yay, yay.
Okay, so yay, yay. So with that, yay, yay. Let's you can reach out to us at NIA Center, give us feedback, and we welcome whatever. See, the people say we did want him to say it again. Yeah, yep. So you ask and we try to respond. So you can reach out to us at niacenter@gmail.com. Any feedback and requests. Any suggestions that you may have, like not talking at the same time, so we can hear you. Whatever it looks like, we are happy to hear from you.
Guest speakers for 2024, right? Look for guest speakers.
Yes, we
Jill, no Jack.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Back at you, Jill Jack. Back at you, Jill No Jack. So let's.
We got a new puppy, Jill. We had to say goodbye to King. We got a new puppy, Isaiah. So you have to meet him.
Yes, Jill No Jack is up on all things and has baby Isaiah. So baby Isaiah is sleeping right now, and as puppies do. And so we're grateful for baby Isaiah's nap time.
Big week coming up. He's going to be home by himself for half a day or the day. So we'll see how that works.
Yes, we will. Because I will be back in the office. I took a little break to support him in his transition into our home. I will be going back into the office. So he will get some alone time with the little queen. And so we are knowing that will go well. That will go well.
Teach him how to terrorize the house.
No, we've got the proper procedures in place, folks. So we're not just kind of leaving them out there in the wilderness. We've got a setup to manage it. So we are knowing it will all be well. With that, we are delayed in moving into our posture of presence. So
next Sacred Space Sunday.
Yeah, it is rolling at the bottom. Next Sacred Space Sunday is 12/17. And then we will take a hiatus to close out the year and bring into the new year, and will likely return the 3rd Sunday in January. So after 12/17, we will likely return the 3rd Sunday in January. And hopefully with some exciting guests. So we'll see. Working on bringing in a guest on the 3rd Sunday in January. So mark your calendars so you can catch what's going on in the new year, 2024, inshallah.
Yay.
All right. Oh, and yay. Don't leave that out.
Yeah, I gotta share it. It went out when I got kicked out.
Got it. So, we can begin. Mark is reloading some high megahertz frequency vibrations to support our meditation. Just look to find your presence. Why don't we shrug our shoulders up, back, I'm just feeling a need, a desire, or want to do that again. If you are inclined, you can move with me. Shoulders up, back, down. And with that release of pressure in your shoulders, in your back, let's just take 2 cleansing breaths. I say cleansing breaths. That is an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. All these deep, audible cleansing breaths. An intentional release, a letting go, a sighing out. Begin to find your place of peace in this moment. Lowering your gaze, closing your eyes, or focusing on particular points if you're driving or walking. Just becoming very present to this moment in all of your senses. Sound, smell, feeling, sights if you're moving, presence. Now, and as we are moving from a season of thanks to a season of atonement and giving, let's take this moment to atone at 1 minute. At one, atone. Atone is to be at one. It is about oneness, connection, alignment, source, God. During this holy season, what is it that each of us gets to release, go, express like the cleansing breath, let out, let go, to achieve at one, to atone, asking ourselves quietly and meditating, what must I release now? Must I release now? What must I release now? And with no resistance to releasing, giving it up like the cleansing breath. What is possible for me now through atonement at one. What is possible for me now? It's possible for me now. What is possible for me now? Coming from this place and space of knowing all the possibilities coming to us because of our willingness to let go, let God guide it in faith, in trust. We step into this moment clear hearted, clear minded, rooted, and inspired. I give thanks for this moment. I give thanks for all the community with us now and ongoing. I give thanks for space to be the channel of source. May our time and co-creativity be in love and oneness and joy. And so it is. Ashe and Amen. Slowly bring yourself back into this physical moment in full depth and breath. Thank you. Thank you. And here's hoping that you got some clarity in the moment, that you were able to have some inspiration of what it is for you to release and what's possible as a result of that release.
Yeah, I love the posture presence. I don't know. I mean, I love it every time we do it, but particularly on the days that I'm going to talk, it just really puts me at peace before I give this conversation. So thank you.
Alignment, for sure, for sure. Okay, so with that, let's move into today's affirmation. We will show it on the screen for those who are, it'll be in the comments for people watching later, as well as listed in the subject matter for the podcast. And if you're watching, we recommend taking a picture of it so that you can have it handy and put it someplace where you spend time each day to remind yourself and to root yourself. Support yourself and give yourself an opportunity to return to alignment in each day. So we will read it. I'll read it, and you can repeat after me to yourself at your leisure. Today's affirmation: I am giving and receiving freely and generously.
I am giving and receiving freely and generously.
With an open heart and mind.
With an open heart and mind.
We'll say that again. I am giving and receiving freely and generously.
I am giving and receiving freely and generously.
With an open heart and mind.
with an open heart and mind.
Very, very powerful. Giving and receiving. Some of us might be better at giving, some of us might be better at receiving. Both are spiritually grounded principles. To give is to receive is to give, particularly when done freely and generously with an open heart and mind. This is why the only response to a compliment is what, Mark?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No self denigration, no but only, or no excuses or justification, or because receiving is giving. Thank you.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank you all for taking into that affirmation. And now we will get into Mark's talk today. We're all looking forward to hear what is the best gift ever. Okay. So we get to receive. And so thank you. We're going to receive this gift that you're going to bestow on us of your talk. So Mark, over to you.
Thank you. The best gift ever, right? And I am giving and receiving freely and generously with an open heart and mind. So given that this is the season of Advent, right? It's a time to think about gifts. 2 weeks ago, we celebrated Thanksgiving, as we talked about a little bit earlier on the show. And it was followed by what's now known as Black Friday, which also happens to be one of the biggest retail days of the year. People are clamoring to buy gifts at substantial discounted prices. I think I even heard that retailers are considering extending Black Friday sales into Christmas. So we'll see. I know they're looking for ways to boost the economy with the inflation have been where it was, and sales are down, GDP is down. So the Fed is looking for ways to boost the economy, and retailers would be appreciative of that, right? So I'm curious, can you think about what your favorite part of Christmas is? You know, for some people, it may be the family gathering, right? Or for some people, it's the Christmas lights or the Christmas music. I had some students the other day that asked me to put on Christmas music in the class, and they just were bouncing their heads and singing along. For some people, it's the decorating. They just love decorating the inside and the outside of the house. I love the food around the holidays, maybe a little too much, as we talked earlier, right? For some, Christmas is a time to celebrate the birth of Jesus. It's the world's biggest birthday party, which is fantastic. So while many of us in the church and admit that we love Jesus and celebrate his birth into the world, we can acknowledge it. The best part of Christmas is the presents. I mean, something is fascinating about Christmas and opening up those gifts, right? From little kids to older kids. Now, according to the Bible, the best gift ever that God gave us was the Bible, John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." But we are God, right? So most of us ain't giving up our only begotten for the rest of the world. So without that, how do you know what the best gift ever is to give? Now, Jesus had his own interpretation of a gift that he left us in John 14:27. He says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. So do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." That's John 14, chapter 14, verse 27, right? All right, so Christmas brings the pressure of identifying the perfect gift for your loved ones. Several years ago in the early 1990s, I was dating a beautiful young lady. And this was our first Christmas together, right? And I wanted to get her something nice for Christmas. I was somewhere out and about, and I came across these big, bodacious African beads, right? Now, in my mind, she seemed Afrocentric, right? So that seemed like the perfect gift. So fast forward to Christmas of that year. I can almost see the look on her face when she opened those beads. She was like, "What the F, right, is this? Why did you ever think I would want something like this?" We later had a good laugh over it after she was like, this was terrible. Right. And I learned from that experience that giving gifts was an art and a science, right? So she was good at giving gifts. People always seemed so pleased with what she gave them. I asked her, how do you do it? How do you know what gifts? And she told me it's simple. You just pay attention to the person, notice who they are, and try to pick a gift that suits them. Well, although she gave me this secret, it was tough for me, right? It was a long haul for me to learn how to pick the perfect gift, right? And every year at Christmas, I stressed over what gifts to get for my loved ones. I asked them, and if they don't tell me what they want, I have difficulty figuring it out for myself, right? So I thought I would dedicate today's discussion to the best gift ever for yourself, right? For yourself. Now, what is a gift for yourself called? Called self-gifting. It's an act of self-compassion, which is fundamentally healthy, right? Self-gifting is a way of self-validating, telling the world and yourself that you deserve joy. So think about this. What is the best gift you have given to yourself? Right? So you can show yourself kindness and forgiveness and give yourself a present. You deserve it, no matter what anyone says. Self-gifting is an act of self-love, and love makes the world brighter. Bottom line, right? I have learned that the greatest virtue and gift that you can give yourself is peace of mind. And thankfully, it's something you can choose to give yourself, right? Your true self experiences peace of mind eternally. But to share your true self, you must first experience that peace, right? So the gift of presence and of experiencing every moment fully is also a great gift you can give yourself. Solitude and positivity are the gifts I wish I gave myself more often, right? So I'm going to give you a list of 5 invaluable gifts that you deserve to give yourself, right? So the first one, take time to learn about yourself. First one. So a piece of advice is to invest in what we call identity capital, right? Something that adds value to who you are and who you want to be. It applies to people of all ages, from children to adults to older adults, right? One of the best gifts you can give yourself is to learn more about yourself, right? Give yourself permission to explore and get to know who you are. Discover what you like and don't like, right? As Abraham Hicks calls this, contrast, right? This will help you set your standards and boundaries to create the life you want, hopefully aligned with your values. Now, along the way, things change, and that's okay. It's natural. And when it does, recognize this and be mindful in your daily actions as you adjust to the person you are becoming. That's the first gift. Time to learn about yourself. The second, peace of mind. Now, everything is temporary. Nothing lasts forever, right? When you permit yourself to befriend what is instead of what you think it should be, you'll realize the best thing you could do is to focus on the present and count yourself. There's no need to worry incessantly, for you can't control the future or what other people think. Most of the time, people are self-absorbed. They're going through their own things. They're unaware of how their actions and reactions may have come across to you. Right? So worrying doesn't accomplish anything. It only takes away today's peace. When you are in the moment, do what you can do. Sometimes it may be nothing, and that's okay. Have faith that everything will work out for the best. Well, my wife have a saying that we got from Abraham. Everything always works out for me. Right? And after all, you have found a way to survive your bad choices thus far. So in the future, why not trust yourself? You've got proof you can do more than you know. That's the second gift, peace of mind. The third gift, time for yourself. We often put ourselves last on our to-do list. If you can raise your hand, if you can relate to this, right? But it's essential to take care of your well-being and to recharge your batteries first to be at your best to give to others, right? So find some ways to nurture your body and nourish your mind. Take the rest you need so as not to burn yourself out. After all, you are the caretaker of your body and life. No one can do this for you, right? When you allow yourself to have moments to unwind, de-stress, and reconnect with yourself, you'll be more productive. You'll have more energy and feel happier, which will result in fostering better relationships while reducing your stress levels, right? The fourth gift, that's 3, is time for yourself. The fourth gift for yourself is a chance. Give yourself the gift of following your dreams. Do what you love. Do what is essential for you. To live a fulfilled and meaningful life, you must live it yourself. So please don't wait until it's too late. Find the courage and willpower to live true to yourself and spend your time doing what counts for you. Right? I remember I was once depressed and I was lucky to find a passion for life again. I was reading self-help books and looking at websites, doing things like yoga and Reiki and asking for help. I realized I'd been living someone else's life. And no wonder I was in a slump and unhappy. I was determined to start living my own terms when I fell in love with life again. And now I'm giving myself a chance to do what I love. Help others whose lights have been dimmed to find purpose and passion again. As Wayne Dyer famously said, don't die with your music still in you, right? So get it out. So that was the fourth. Give yourself a chance. The fifth gift, the final gift, and you don't have to stop at 5, but I'm going to stop at 5. It's forgiveness. Forgiveness. There's a quote by an unknown author that says, "Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it." I'll say it again. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. Author unknown. Right? We often have a hard time forgiving ourselves for our mistakes, right? Instead of beating ourselves up, we must appreciate the lesson learned from our unwise choices, right? Recognize that you did the best with what you understood back then. Your past does not define you. The fact that you are upset and holding yourself accountable shows that you care and that you have reflected and grown from the experience. So it's time to stop berating yourself and judging your actions. Forgive yourself like you would a friend or a loved one, right? When you forgive and let go of the guilt and shame, you give yourself power to change your story. And last but not least, be your own best friend. Give yourself the gift of being the person you want to spend some time with, right? Please change it to a more positive and supportive voice when you talk negatively. Be nice to yourself. You deserve it, right? Now, while doing these self-gifting, don't forget to do these 3 things. Rest. You can do anything, but only some things. Burning out to prove yourself is no way to live, right? So allow yourself those moments of meditation or even just like a lazy Sunday, right? Your work and your life will be much better in the long run, I promise you. Love. Don't forget love. Let others in and allow yourself to be loved. We're built for affection, even if it's hard, even if it means getting hurt. Vulnerability can be challenging, but isn't the reward worth it? And then uncertainty, right? Don't forget us. The only guarantee in life is that there are no guarantees. The sooner you permit yourself to befriend the unknown, the more you realize just how brave you really are, right? And we'll close out with the affirmation: I am giving and receiving freely and generously with an open heart and mind. Now, I plus A equals R. We're going to take 2 minutes. If you got a piece of paper, take it out and the pen. If not, you could just use the notes function on your phone, all right? I want you to take 2 minutes and then just write as many list as many genuine, specific compliments or affirmations or about yourself as you can. So, just write them. If you have a piece of paper, you can number them 1, 2, whatever, or put a dash in front of, write them on a separate line. As many genuine, specific compliments or affirmations on individual scraps of paper, right? Things like, I love the way I come up with good ideas. I love that I'm a good listener. I love that the way I cook, right? I love the way I enjoy making people laugh. I love that I am a giver of myself. I love that I always figure things out, right? I love the way that things always work out for me, right? Just write a list of many compliments or affirmations of yourself as you can come up with in these next minute and a half.
Excellent. Excellent.
So let's give them another few minutes. Let's give them a few more seconds to finish their list.
Yep. Just letting the people who aren't visual and listening know silence doesn't mean that there is a technical difficulty.
I love you.
Great. I love you too. Or should I just say thank you?
Thank you. Are you working on your list?
Mentally. All right. For those who are not in a position to work on it now, you certainly can come back to the broadcast and fast forward to this part for the instructions to do it later.
And what you want to do is cut those pieces, that list into little pieces of paper and put them in a jar, right? And then you can go and just pick one out of a jar whenever you need a little pick me up and read that affirmation or that compliment of yourself as you wrote. So I think that'll be a great gift to give yourself for this Christmas.
Your pick-me-up jar. Your compliment pick-me-up jar. Yes, create a compliment pick-me-up jar. And this might be a fun activity for those of you who have families to do with your family, to do with your kids, to do with your nieces and nephews. You know, bring them a jar, have them decorated, and have each person write in their compliments for themselves and let them know they don't have to share them with anyone else. You know, don't put that pressure on them, because people may not feel as comfortable being honest about what they're proud of themselves of if they have to share it with other people. So I think that this is a wonderful activity and can be a family activity, but also gift to self.
I might have my students do this, as a matter of fact.
Yep. Your compliment pick-me-up jar. Tell other people, don't be messing with my compliment pick-me-up jar. That's just for me. You got to get your own. You can't pull a compliment from my jar. They're just for me. Got to get your own jar. Yes. So thank you, Mark. Wonderful.
What might be some things in your compliment jars, and maybe you don't mind sharing one of the compliments that you had in the chat? That'd be great.
One of my compliments is that I am great at focusing on what's important to me.
Yes, you are.
One of mine. And I love this. And there was something else that you said in your talk when you were talking about the application is this compliments pick-me-up jar, but the insight that you were sharing was around being nice to yourself and thinking being forgiving of yourself. And I really appreciated that quote about essentially beating on yourself for things that you didn't know at the time, right?
Yeah, that was forgiving. Yeah, under forgiveness.
Yeah, I think that was really a very, very potent quote. Cheryl DC Joy is sharing one of hers, meeting my commitment. Do what I say I'll do. Okay, got it. Love it, for sure.
Yeah.
One of yours, Mark. You gave a list of things. We assumed that you were talking about yourself, but we don't know.
Yes, those are all things about myself. I love the way that I'm compassionate with people. I love how I figure things out. I have a good way to figure stuff out. I am passionate, sensual. No, this is not mine. This is Latanya's. I am passionate, sensual. I communicate openly, and I am in my most authentic state always and always. Okay. I like awesome. Great affirmation, Latanya. Yeah.
Awesome. Yep. So affirmations and compliments, right? A mix of both, right? This is your pick-me-up jar. Your pick-me-up jar. It may be, things that you aspire to that become your affirmation. So fantastic. But yeah, you were suggesting that, and reminded me of an exercise. Someone, we've got another one here from KG Dean. I love my height because I am walking tall always, regardless of how I feel. Well, I'll say to that. I love that. I am walking tall always, regardless of how I feel. I love my height. Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, these are fantastic. These are.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm getting
definitely glad
excited
to
just
share it.
listening to the compliments. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So shoot, yeah, the pick me up jar is no joke. You know, you might sue. Look, you didn't hear it here, but you heard it here first. So, you know, all this gift giving, if that is the practice in your family and in your, community, you know, a nicely decorated jar, might be a little bit more cost effective than some of these other gifts that Costco and the other retailers are pushing. And so you might be giving jars all around that either you've decorated with love, right, which is priceless, or that you give them some maybe some tools to help them decorate on their own, and that with some instructions beautifully written, and that would be your gift this season. And it would be the gift that would keep on giving and very cost effective. So, something to think about. Um, But as I was saying, an exercise that was recently shared with me around finding a picture of yourself when you were very, very young. And if you've got a lot on your mind, if you're sorting through, if you're trying to, find some of this balance that we're talking about, and really get to a space alignment, and taking a look at that picture of that younger self, like, elementary school young self, and what would you want that version of you to know? What would you want them to be aware of? How would you want them to feel? And so maybe you can't give yourself advice in the way that you're open to receiving it now because your circumstances are so present, but taking a look at that picture, that younger version of yourself, and seeing what are the gifts that you would really want for that version of you. So that might be fit for this best gift ever exercise as well.
There's one more came in.
Okay. Latanya Johnson says, I would actually like to make a pick-me-up jar for someone else with positive compliments that come to mind when I think of a person. That's beautiful. That's
a beautiful gift. Best gift ever.
Yep, that is beautiful as well.
You have to try to just get them not to pull all the compliments, read them all at once.
Right. In another world, we call those kind of rainy day concepts, right?
Rainy day notes,
right? That you give people a bunch of wonderful things that you know to be true of them, and suggest to them that whenever they're experiencing a rainy day, which may or may not mean that it's raining outside, that whenever they're experiencing a rainy day, that they would be able to go read this note. So Latanya, your concept of creating a jar of compliments reminds me of that. And that is a beautiful practice, and certainly one that I have used based on rainy day notes that people have given me. Awesome. Other thoughts and feedback. Shout out to Momentum.
Great. Oh, we got A. Skeet Davis in there in the house today.
Wait a minute, that might require a yay.
Yay.
I don't know if you heard that part of the program. It's Skeet D. You'll have to rewind to the beginning of the broadcast to get that. But essentially, that's a compliment, and as you know, you just say thank you.
Yes, the time those days inside our soul.
Inside our soul. That's exactly right. Rainy day notes. Oh, ACD was on. She knows about it.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me. I already know.
Awesome.
Thanks for letting us know you're here. You're here. It helps energetically, folks, when you let us know that you're present. as we are in a vibrational world, we feel your energy whether you say something or you don't, but it helps to really tap into your energy when we know that you are here. So we thank you for sharing and making us aware of your presence, so we know what that great energy is that we're already feeling and can associate it with you personally. So thank you. Any other thoughts or comments for Minister Mark Christmas? If the shoe fits, as they say. Well, thank you. I do think that's if ever. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, it was a good topic.
Yep. 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 You gave yourself a compliment, so you got to thank yourself now.
Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, folks, what if we did that? Yeah, tell people, yes, I just said, thank you, LaTanya. I'm LaTanya, and I said, thank you. I'm Angela, I said, thank you, Angela. I'm Monty, I said, thank you, Monty. I'm Cheryl, I said, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Keisha. Yeah, let the people know. Say, yes, I hate myself, but I compliment myself. You need to get on it and try it. Give yourself the best.
Clap for your damn self, right?
That's right. That's right. That's right. My mama used to tell me, you don't wait around for someone else to toot your horn. You better toot your own. Better toot your own. So
I got a kid who wrestles, and he also plays football. I asked him, was he good? He's like, I don't know, maybe. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Is this Monty B third? You switched the platforms on us?
All good. Be on go. Something not working. Whatever platform, we're happy to have you. Yes. Yes. Cheryl, I don't cook for myself, but I do laugh at my jokes. Look, you can do both. Take it on in 2024. You know what? Pat yourself on the back. You say, oh, I just met another one of my commitments. That's what I do. Pat myself on the back. Give myself a round of applause. Yes. Moreno said he's multitasking, right? So he's got to be on multi-platforms when you're multitasking, right? Yes. You gotta do it. All right, folks. We're just on here just making fun, having fun. And we appreciate you for coming along with us on this journey. And we wish you a continued holiday season. We will be back on December 17th.
The week of Christmas.
The week of Christmas, inshallah. And so certainly any particular requests for that meeting, let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. And with that, as you know, you can follow us on all the major platforms. We're not on TikTok. Maybe we'll consider that in 2024. But other than that, and we're not on crazy platforms like X, right? X is an X from my point of view. So we're not on X.
You say X and then X.
Hey, you can find us on YouTube, on Facebook, on podcasts, and Instagram. So I think that's enough platforms for now. But we'd love to have you follow us, share, and join us in the Allverse group, sharing what's going on in your world, any type of verses that you have out there that are positive and uplifting. We'd appreciate having it. And until December 17th, we send you out with blessings of oneness, love, and joy. And I turn it over to Minister Mark.
Yeah, thank you for this collection and gathering today of collective minds and collective spirits. Thank you for the energy that was shared in this group. Thank you for the caring for us, the great ideals, the compliment, pick me up jars. Thank you for the gift of life, the gift of love, the gift of forgiveness, the gift of peace of mind, the gift of giving ourselves a chance, right? Thank you for those gifts, Lord. And as we think about how do we give others, Lord, as we start with ourselves, giving ourselves an opportunity to show up as our best and our brightest, rejuvenated, refreshed, rested, right? Taking time mentally and physically rejuvenate. Thank you for giving us opportunities to give ourselves a second chance, right? To forgive the past and move forward in the future. Thank you for this week ahead and all the blessings that are bestowed upon us. Thank you for favor in the workspace for those that are working. Thank you for spirit of collaboration, coming together and working together in harmony with those that we work with. Lord, thank you for giving us guidance and understanding and safe travels over the highways and byways as we go to and fro. And just thank you for your divine guidance and wisdom and how to interact and take each day by day, right? Thank you for this gift of peace, the gift of presence, Lord, to be present at the moment and give all that is available for us in that moment, those moments are ahead. In the name we pray, we thank you, and we lift you up. We love you, saying amen, ashe, and so it is.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And as we were reminded by LaTanya Johnson, there's also something else big happening on the 17th. The 17th of December is the Celebration Bowl.
Is that the ball we play, Howard?
Absolutely. Where Florida A&M University plays Howard University.
Are you striking?
I am absolutely. We will be striking them on the 17th. Striking them down. Yes, let's go Rattlers, as Tanya says. No, there's no hope. There's no hope. We will have good news. We will be victorious. I mean, a Rattler, just come and just strike a bison. They move slow. They slow. So anyways, shout out to all the Rattlers. I found out another Rattler I didn't know about on my Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly is a Rattler. So for all those followers of Married to Medicine, Dennis Dr. Heavenly.
I can't believe that she's a Rattler.
And her daughter started FAMU in the fall. And so also for all those followers of reality TV and watch the Real Housewives of Potomac, Giselle and Jamal Bryant's daughter, eldest daughter, she started at FAMU as well. I mean, the Rattler, we're everywhere. We're everywhere.
How do you know all of this?
Okay. Rattlers find out about Rattlers. That's what we do.
You be knowing things.
We be knowing things. Thank you. We send you in love and oneness and joy into your week and weeks ahead. Share this broadcast and podcast with others. And let's just look to spread our insight, our application for the results of a more empowered world. We send you love. Until next time.
Peace.
Yay, yay.
Happy holidays to the yay, yay.